He won the Ballon d'Or a record 7 times as well. He's still going. It sounds like I've retired him off. He's also won 4 Champions League triumphs, 11 top-flight titles, and Copa America glory in 2021. Joining us now is a man who witnessed that performance last night. It's our very own voice of live football, Mr. Adrian Durham. Hello.
Morning, Nate. How are you?
Morning. It was a real I was there when moment, wasn't it? You know, we're talking about it for years to come, and there may be another one to come with Messi on Sunday. Yeah. Let's hope so. But it was very special. I saw Messi for Barcelona against Spurs at Wembley. Remember when Barcelona beat them 4-2, and he was incredible, and it probably topped that, and I didn't think anything would. He defied gravity, he defied belief. I mean, he's so small, but he was so strong. He'd stopped, then he started again, rapidly turning. There was extra touches out of nowhere, and then he lays it off for his mate, and it's just beautiful.
Do you know what I thought he'd the game? I was doing the game, and I thought, I'll be truthful, I thought the first 30 minutes was bang average, right? In the commentary, what I said was, I think the game will totally change as soon as there's a goal. And I felt that was the case. We can talk about the goal, but a controversy over the penalty. But from that minute on, that wee fella for the next hour was absolutely incredible, I thought. And as you say, it was just a joy to actually see it live and witness it live.
Well, I was sitting next to Piercy. Piercy's going to be here very shortly, and I'll let him explain his feelings. But I've never seen him like that in a press box. It was a joy to watch, actually. Somebody who's been at the very top to react the way he did was brilliant. There was a moment just before half-time where Messi's just keeping the ball, and there's about 4 Croatia players snapping at his ankles, and he's almost laughing at them, really, but not in a disrespectful way. Yeah, it's just it's such a joy to watch. If there was a debate, and I never thought there was a debate, then, you know, as I posted on Twitter this morning a picture of a goat in an inflatable in a pool saying Messi chilling out after the game last night. Yeah. So.
That was going to be my next question. Is he the greatest player you've ever seen?
He was before last night, in my opinion, yeah. It's just the way he plays. That's my kind of football. And I admired the ability and qualities that Ronaldo's got. I admired greatly Diego Maradona. Pele's record speaks for itself. There's others you could talk about who are in the discussion. But for me, Messi, for doing it for that long and entertaining, I think it's the entertainment side of it. You could watch him all day when he's in that kind of form. I agree.
But where I would maybe... what I would say, Adrian, we were speaking about earlier on, I actually think it's nearly impossible to compare because there's so many different things going on today than there was in the past. I thought Maradona was unbelievable. I genuinely thought he was incredible and similar to Messi in the respect, low centre of gravity, incredible with the balance, both feet, comfortable taking people on. Maradona maybe slightly stronger physically. But where I think it's really unfair to compare the two of them is, I think Maradona played in an era where it was some of the tackles were bordering on brutal, by the way. If you watch that documentary,
I've seen it.
Goya Kachia from Bilbao, the butcher of Bilbao, outrageous. Some of those tackles in Italy, I mean, nowadays you're getting jailed for. So it's difficult to compare, but I do appreciate greatness when I see it, and last night's second half was magnificent.
Can you do a comparison for me? Because this was before my time. So Maradona's 1986 team versus the team now with Messi in it. How are they different? Who's better? Can you compare them?
Oof, that's a great question. And I think that what's really happened the last couple of years is that Lionel Messi has really stepped up to the plate internationally. I think he, not the previous Copa, but the one before, he decided to quit international football, but came back. I think after the last World Cup, he said, if I'm surplus to requirements, I'll go. And obviously he's not surplus to requirements. But now he really, for the first time, and bearing in mind, you know, he made his international debut a long time ago. For the first time, really, I've seen him comfortable, not just in an Argentina shirt, but with the armband as well. Scaloni's got a coaching team of all-stars around him that he looks up to. Pablo Aimar is on the staff, and he was the player that Messi really looked up to as he was growing up. He admired him a lot. And he's got the team, previously, let's say at the last World Cup, they were waiting for Messi to do something. At this World Cup, they're joining in and helping Messi to do something. And just got to look at the performance of Alvarez. I'm thinking, when we get back, Boxing Day onwards, Alvarez and Haaland is going to be absolutely petrifying for a lot of defenders, because he was brilliant last night. So I would say there's a bit of recency here, but I think that this team is better to watch because I believe Messi was a better player. I think the fouls got something to do with it as well. That Argentina side back then was filthy in retaliation to some of the things that were done to Maradona. But I don't want to take away from Maradona's greatness. He had his flaws without any question. But wow, watching him play football just that in itself was a joy.
Could I be outrageous and suggest
again
that their 78 team was better than the two of them?
Whoa! Well, no, you can suggest. You can suggest it, but
and
you're
I'll
totally
tell you
wrong.
right now, I'm standing by it. Kempes, Leopoldo Luque, Daniel Passarella, Bertone, Ardiles. I think it might have been better than the 86 team and this team.
Ali, are you okay?
No, actually, I'm not.
I thought not.
But when you think about it, 78 team, I know they were at home, but that was a fantastic team. It's amazing. I look at the 86 team and I look at this team. Now, I maybe get blinkered by the fact of the brilliance of Maradona and the brilliance of Messi, and I think everything around it isn't ordinary, but there's nothing really eye-catching about this team, and I don't think there's anything really eye-catching in 86 out with the great men. Or is that because their greatness overshadows the rest of the team?